Hey guys, today we're going to reverse sear some fillets on the Traeger. One of the common complaints for the Traeger is that you don't end up with good grill marks. So I'm going to show you a way around that using some cast iron cookware. So let's get started. We're going to start off about 4 hours before our actual cook time. You don't have to do this step. You could salt right before you put it on the grill, but I find that if you salt the meat a good amount before and let it sit in the fridge, you end up with much more flavorful meat. So we'll just take some coarse salt. It flies all over my grill. Put it all over the meat. Guess this is what happens when you salt outside. Maybe when you do it, I would start in the kitchen. Okay, now that the fillets are well salted, I'm gonna put them in the fridge till it's time to cook. Okay, the meat's been in the fridge for a little while and now it's time to get the grill ready. We're gonna set the grill to 225. Set the temp and then let it heat up. Okay, the grill's at temp and we're about ready to put the fillets on the grill. Now what I mentioned before is there's a good way to get good grill marks or a good crust on your steaks you cook on a pellet grill. What I find works well is using cast iron cookware. I have this Lodge cast iron two-sided cookware for a good crust or good grill marks. I usually put this on the grill when I put the steaks on, so that way it's hot enough for when I'm ready to make that nice crust. Okay, now I'm just gonna pat the fillets dry before I put them on the grill. Open it up, put them on. We want the fillets to get to about 115 degrees before we sear them. So what I use the probe that came with the Traeger, and I also measure the temperature with a thermopen. I found that this was about 9 degrees low when I got the grill, and so you can adjust that with the calibration. I'm gonna put the probe in through the side, and then I'm gonna put it in the smaller of the two fillets. So that one should get to temperature first, and then I'll start checking the other one. Try to get it about in the center. And we just plug it in, shut the lid. We set the probe alarm to 115. The probe alarm went off, so let's take a look and see if it's at 115 like we wanted. These are looking good. Let's see. Yeah, we're at about 115. Okay, let's check the one that's thicker too and see how that's doing. That one we still got just a few degrees to go, so we'll take off the smaller one and leave the bigger one on for a little bit longer. Let's pull the probe out. Just grab it. And then let it rest. Okay, it's been another 10-15 minutes, so let's check the second one. That's pretty good. So it's ready to take off. Traeger lists the cook time of about 30 minutes for a fillet to get to 115. I find it to be more like 40 minutes to an hour, so plan accordingly. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna set the grill temp up to 500 so we can get a good sear, and in the meantime we'll take these inside to rest. Okay, the grill's at 500 now, so we're gonna put the fillets back onto the cast iron to get that nice sear. I'm gonna open it up, and then I'm gonna put some cooking spray on the cast iron. I'll take these. That's got a good sizzle. I don't know if you can hear that. And we're just gonna put it on there for a minute or two on each side. Give them a flip. Yeah, that looks good. See if we can get in on that closer. Let's give it another minute on this side. I bet the other side's done too. What's funny when you do this though is you get these almost reverse grill marks from the impressions in the grill. So visually, you might want to leave that first side up. These are looking good. So now it's time to just let these rest for 10-15 minutes and they'll be ready to eat. Okay, we let the steaks rest. Now let's finish it off by putting a little bit of finishing salt on it, just to give it a nice crunch when you eat it. Now let's cut in and see how it looks. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, it's really tender. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to finish this, and I'll see you next time.